Good morning, good morning. It is Sunday, and I am so happy to be here with you again. I hope you know how much I enjoy this. This has been really special this week. I think I've finally finished, and it feels like anyway, that I have finally finished getting everything together so that, hey, Pamela, so that I will have all my Christmas decorations up. I love doing that. And I have Pamela down, okay, and Lori. All right. It's such a beautiful morning here in Tallahassee. It's nice and cool, and I was out for a walk this morning, and it was just gorgeous. Hey, Deborah, I've got you down, and I hope you had a beautiful birthday this week. That's so nice. Happy birthday to you. This is just fantastic. I just felt like it is time to celebrate. We've had so much going on. There's been so many things happening. It is definitely time to celebrate. And here we are doing just that. And that's what I love, because it is about celebrating who we are right now, where we are right now, whatever that happens to be. And that's why today I wanted to talk about embracing the holidays. Because whatever it is that we have, the most important thing that we can do is embrace it. Hey, Catherine. Embracing those holidays in whatever way it is. And I am going to be embracing those holidays with Catherine here on Thanksgiving with her mom, and with Ruth, who's not on today because she's helping out with a wedding. But this is just, I can't tell you how happy I am about all that's going on right now. Yeah, I know. Doesn't that sound weird? It really does. You know, the COVID numbers are going up. All this is happening. You know, the sorting through with the election and finishing all that. All of those things are happening outside of us. But inside of us, we still have a choice in what we want to embrace. And I'm choosing to embrace the holidays because the sun moved into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign, and it's about optimism and positive thinking and being happy and just enjoying exactly what we have right now and making it better. That's the part that I love. The sun in Sagittarius is not just that optimistic sun sign. It also lets us embrace what we have right now and enjoy it and enjoy all of it. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, so that makes perfect sense because it's that expansive good luck planet that really is, yay, Susan, Sagittarian. It really is that wonderful planet. And Jupiter has been, kind of dancing with Pluto for a while now. And on December 19th, it's moving into Aquarius, right after Saturn has moved into Aquarius. Actually before, because December 21st, they come together. Saturn moves in on the 17th, Pluto on the 19th, December 21st, the winter solstice. Saturn and Pluto come together at 0 degrees of Aquarius, beginning a whole new feeling of what is going on and what is happening. And that is what is going to make life perfect for us. Yeah, I know. Some of you are feeling that that's quite a stretch, but it is perfect because we're going to make it that way. Now, the most important thing and the moon is in Pisces right now. It's going to be there for the next couple of days, and that's all about compassion and feeling good. So feel good in this moment. Feel good today. Make it the best that you can be. I'm so happy that my Christmas decorations are out. It just makes me feel so good. And I even bought a Christmas tree, and that is up. And that's what's exciting for me because I haven't had one in over 10 years. I haven't put one up. And it is exactly, Catherine, the age of Aquarius. We're moving into that wonderful place of the age of Aquarius. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited because it's like feeling the expansiveness of what is coming, and we can feel it right now. And that's what's so great. The most important thing about this holiday is that you stay safe. And I'm saying that not out of fear. I'm saying that as I look towards the future. And this is how I'm feeling about this, is as I look towards the future, I want to have more opportunities to be with family, more opportunities to celebrate. So if I have to make them different this year, I can, and I will, because I know that I am guaranteed that I'm going to have more in the future if I just take care of it right now. Now, again, it's not coming from fear. I'm following the science. I'm listening to the science about what we need to do right now, and I can do it. Now, how are you doing Thanksgiving or Christmas this year? Are you going to do it in a different way? Are you embracing it in a different way? Are you still going to have a family gathering? What's that going to look like? How is that going to feel? I'd love for you to share here, especially these Age of Aquarius people, and Jamie being an Aquarian. That's all about thinking out of the box. The ruler of Aquarius is Uranus, so that's all about thinking out of the box. How are you thinking out of the box? How are you thinking beyond the box? We're not talking about what the universe has to offer us. There is a multi-universe out there. So a multiverse. So what does that mean? How do we make it better? How do we make it better? Well, for me, I'm doing it differently because I'm actually having Thanksgiving at my house with Catherine and her mom, and Ruth is coming over, and her daughter and her boyfriend, and we have all been playing it safe right now, doing all the things that we need to do. And Catherine's mom Meg is celebrating her 95th birthday on Tuesday. We are going to be safe, but we're going to enjoy it. Who knows what new thing that we're going to come up with? We're doing different foods. Oh, okay. So you're all getting tested, Susan. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, because I know that my little guy is I call her my daughter-in-law because she's Teddy's mom hasn't been feeling well, so she was getting tested. She doesn't think that she has COVID, but being in Miami, it's a possibility. And Teddy's brother is getting tested as well. So I'm thinking positive thoughts that all is well for them. Yes, getting tested is a good idea. There's the rapid testing, which doesn't cover all the bases, and then there's the 2 to 3 day testing that does. That's a choice that you have to make, and that's finding out exactly what all those things mean before you get tested, because that's a good idea. You got tested, okay, twice, all right. You know, you're teaching school, Susan, so that's the most important thing, is to stay safe and to make sure that you continue to be safe. So that's what's really, really good. Really, really good. And I'm happy for you that you are following being safe and with your family, because you want your boys to be safe too. So that's the most important part. What I'm feeling right now is just loving the moment and what that means. And so I'm incorporating some old traditions, but I've also added some new ones. Wendy, I just saw your text, and I was just talking about you with staying safe and well, and everybody at home being that same thing. So I know that Wendy and I have been talking about what to get for Teddy, so she just sent me a link, so thank you. I wonder what new traditions I've seen. Okay, that's great, Agnes. I love that you have family coming from Florida. Again, being careful about who you're bringing into your bubble. You've got they call it a pandemic pod or your COVID bubble, whatever you want to call it. It's important about staying safe within that and making sure that it happens safely and still enjoy it. Bottom line, you know what it is? It's all about the love that you're feeling for the people that are in your life. Yeah, you have a full house, Jamie. You've had a full house for a while. Oh my gosh. And a lot going on. Plus your son is well now after having COVID. So I'm so happy for that. That was amazing. And you've been traveling and still managing to stay safe. So that has a lot to do with the precautions that you're taking as you're doing it. And I'm happy for you. I really am happy for you. Hey, Carol. So I just wanted to talk about, and if you have some suggestions about what new ways you're going to do this. What I've seen also is that people are setting up a place setting for people that can't be there, and then they're going to do a Zoom at the table and then see how that works out. So whether it's your family involves your furry boys like Carol has, or adults, human beings, whatever that happens to be, incorporate whatever that happens to be within your family. Make it a celebration. Bottom line is, whatever you're doing, it's about staying safe and making it a celebration. So I just wanted to give you a couple of tips as we're talking about this. So ask yourself, how do you want to feel during the holidays? How do you want your holiday to feel? You have a choice. You can feel loss or lack because people can't be there. Or you can feel the expansion and excitement of connecting in a different way. So you get to choose. How do you want to feel? Do you want to not stay safe out of fear, but just out of knowing the knowledge of how you are supposed to take precautions now compared to what we've done in the past? How is that going to happen? Release the expectations that it has to be the same. Release the expectation that it has to be run in the same way as you've always done it. Look at the opportunity to create new memories, to create something totally different. And that's exciting. That's exciting. Whether you are doing different name tags that you can, through Zoom show where the people are sitting, whether you're sharing, each of you sharing a different dish as you're doing this on Zoom, or it's at the table, whether you're sharing the recipes that you've always used, whatever that happens to be, as long as you're connecting in a way. Connecting on Thanksgiving basically is through food. Yes, we've got the Macy's Day Parade, which is still on, by the way, my favorite, and there's football, and there's the dog show. Yes, there's all that. But it basically is sitting down to that meal where we are giving thanks for all that we have. And in that appreciation, we release the expectation that it has to be exactly in a certain way. How are you going to create it differently? I've even thought about, if you have children, they can each make their own little Thanksgiving hat to sit at the table with. And then as you're Zooming, each person has their own little identity, their own little thought in what they're doing. I just thought that was really cute. Involve the children in how they're going to be part of this Thanksgiving. They can make the little name tags for the place setting cards. They can make their own little program, their own little song, whatever that happens to be. Involve the children in this. They can be involved in one of the dishes. Each person can then contribute something. Maybe you're going to add a new dish that you've never tried before. Lord knows there's plenty on the internet. I was even looking through for a recipe for Brussels sprouts used in a different way because I happen to love figs. So I'm going to make something with Brussels sprouts and figs with some pancetta, and I'm still working on the rest. But yes, it's going to be sweet and savory, and I absolutely love that. I've never made this before. So what new way are you going to do this? Stop comparing and stay present. That's number 2. Number 1 was, how do you feel and how do you want to feel, and releasing expectations. And number 2 is stop comparing. We can't compare to last year, then we're stuck. Because it's not going to be like last year. It's not going to be like last year at all. It's going to be totally different. There is excitement in creating something new. Yes, we still have a tradition of Thanksgiving, but we're creating something new. And in doing this now, can you imagine how for the winter holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate, how you can then create something different within the traditions. That's what's interesting and fun, and especially if you're involving children. Then they can see that we can still be flexible and still have a good time. We can still have these things going on around us, but we can still have a good time. Stay in the present moment. Don't worry about the past. Don't start comparing it to last year's holidays and who was there and who is missing and all that other stuff. Embrace it all. Every single part of it. Embrace the joy of every single one. Also, simple is the best. Just, again, involve the children, keep it simple for them. Keep it simple for whoever is around you. Our Dancing Diva group, we are doing a gift exchange. We may not get together because of just being together in a group. We're not really sure if we're going to do that for the future. But what we're doing is, in that gift exchange, drawing names, and each person has a name, we are gifting to that person a donation to our own charity. Yes, it may not be their charity, but that donation is made to our own, but in their name. So we are honoring and gifting our person within our Dancing Diva group something that is helping others. And it's still a gift that hopefully we'll keep on giving depending upon how we do that. How can you do that in a different way? What way is it? Is there someone in the neighborhood that you can drop something off to them that will make them feel better? So keep it simple. Keep it connected with that connection, but keep it simple. One of the activities that you can do, and that we've already talked about how is it going to feel and releasing any expectations. And number 2 was stop comparing, staying in the present. And 3 was keeping it simple. So 4 is an activity that can be done Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, anytime. Actually, anytime. And in fact, my special for November is Thanksgiving, Blessings, and Joy, but that does not mean it's only for Thanksgiving. We are always giving thanks throughout the whole year. This reading is only helping you really focus on what it is to be thankful for and recognize that, yeah, we do have a lot. Yeah, there is a lot going on, but I still have so much that I can be saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and having my life feel so good. How about creating that gratitude list? Now, it doesn't have to be a whole list. With the kids, it could be just one thing. They can draw a picture of it. They can do whatever. It can be sharing. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, thank you, Susan. That is so great. And that helps expand that feeling, doesn't it, Susan? When here you're collecting clothes and laptops to send to the people in Honduras who lost everything with the storms. So that is giving back. And in giving, we receive that joy of giving. And there's nothing better than that, Susan. Kudos to you. That's really wonderful. That gratitude list. Gratitude list. In making a gratitude list, I'm sorry, I was trying to read at the same time, and that didn't go well, did it? How about the activity of a gratitude list? And you could go around the table instead of a blessing of whatever kind of blessing that you would have said before. And this would include everybody that's on Zoom with you and whoever is together with you, whether virtually or really sitting there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to, people can make their own list, but how about the blessing at the table or before sharing gifts or before sharing whatever it happens to be as you're in your group, one thing that each person is grateful for. What can we be thankful for? I'm thankful that I was able to find the perfect tree. I'm thankful that Teddy is healthy. I'm thankful that I live in a home and I feel safe and secure. That's what's really, really good. Oh, Agnes, see, that's so perfect. Going around the table and saying one thing that you're thankful for. Instead of that blessing, do a multiple of blessings. Each person saying what they are grateful for also will align with whoever else is at the table, because it can be the very, very same thing. It can be absolutely beautiful, absolutely giving, that wonderful heart expansion that you feel with being able to give. Whatever time that is, Thanksgiving or the winter holidays, it doesn't matter. Take the opportunity as often as you can to say thank you. But also thank you about something. And lastly, share the love. It's all about the love because you're creating memories. You're creating new memories in a different way. It's going to be stories that the children and you are going to be talking about later. Remember when we were going through COVID and we did such and such at Thanksgiving. Remember when it was Christmas or Hanukkah and it was because of... Sorry about that. I meant to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So let me get that done while we're talking. Those are the memories that you really want to create and really want to have. And they're fun stories. They're fantastic stories for later on to share with those people that are around you. And they will be, and you've already got some stories that don't involve COVID right now that you share every holiday. Oh, remember when we had Thanksgiving and such happened? Such and such happened. Oh my God, that was so funny. And we all share those. We all share those stories now, and you are now making more memories and more stories to share later on because you're creating new experiences. I love the comments today because it shows that you are in such a place that is making things better, more expansive, and joyful. We have a choice. You have a choice. I have a choice. I chose to do all my Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving because it makes me feel good. I chose to do a weekend away at the mountains with Playing It Safe because it makes me feel good to be in the mountains and be with people that I love. I'm choosing. What is your choice going to be? How are you going to choose to feel good for this holiday? Are you going to see the glass half full or half empty? Now, there's one thing that came up this week, and I really want to share with you. Oh, you are decorating. Yay, Agnes. Something came up with someone that I'm working with. And I want people to understand what I do, and I think and I'm called to share this. It's not like... it's important for me to share it because when I woke up in the middle of the night, this was the thought that I had, and that's usually the time that I receive some level of divine guidance, and so I have to follow through with it because in not following through with it, it doesn't feel good, so I have to follow through with it. But I just wanted to be clear on what I do, and I think most of you understand it, but not everybody does. I work with people that want to move forward, whether it's with readings or with my coaching programs, because I'm a spiritual accountability coach. And that is spiritual and holding you accountable to your spiritual purpose, your purpose in life, whatever that happens to be. The readings will always be focused on how you can see the positive side of what you're doing, because you always have the answers inside of you. And I have stopped working with a client, not because anything's wrong with her or anything like that, because I love her to death. But she's not ready at this point to see the light. She has to work on some other things first. And she's got to follow that path, because that's important for her to reach that point where she can see the light. And that's, we all have to follow our path in our own way. My purpose is to work with people where I will only see the light in you. If I work with you, I'm only going to focus on your light, on how you can make that brighter. I'm not going to focus on the negative parts. We can do that by ourselves, on our own. Lord knows we can do that. I've done it. I've been there. The most important part is I wanted you to understand that it's about your light. It's about raising your light and raising your vibration. And that was a perfect example in light of how we're going to create these holidays. Are you going to see the light in the holiday? Or are you going to see the darkness? You have a choice. You really have a choice. Yes, Deborah, we are as happy as we make up our minds to be. It's all a choice. And that's the beauty of life. We have that freedom. We have the freedom of choice and the freedom of perspective in how we want to feel about any given place and time, any given thing in time, whatever it happens to be. Think about that power. That is amazing power. That makes you a powerful creator in how you want your life to be. And that's what I'm going to see in you when we work together, no matter what the reading is. It's helping you see with clarity your light. Helping you see with clarity your light. And every now and then we need a little help with that, and that's okay. By the way, I wanted to show you, this is a gift from my friend. And she did it in my branding colors. Aren't they beautiful? Along with my bracelet. Aren't they beautiful? And she gave me some new ones, which are in the different color of turquoise, which I will wear next week. So let's do the cards. We have Pamela, Lori, and Deborah. Oh, yes. I loved working with you, Carol. You're amazing. And I love how it's all showing up for you now. That is fantastic for you. I'm so happy for you. I really, really am. You are an amazing person, Carol. Thank you. In fact, I still think I owe you another short session, as a matter of fact, even from that long ago. Okay, here we go. Pamela. Oh, I love this, Pamela. Look. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, I'm hearing the word prosperity. I keep hearing the word prosperity in this, Pamela. This is new ways of making money. New ways, Pamela, of looking at this and making money. And I'm not saying like kaboom, it's going to happen. It's that you're getting more creative in what you're doing because you're feeling more confident about what you're doing. I know that you've had some additional training and some new ways of helping others. I know how well and wonderful you are with working with animals and being in touch with them. So it's about how you're going to monetize it. But I'm feeling joy in this new part that you're doing. I feel joy in you. I saw that Friday when you were at the dance studio with your mom. It is about that wonderful feeling of, I finally found what I really love and what I want to do. And I'm happy to feel that grounding, that excitement at the same time. And now I can move forward to monetize that. And like I said, it's, oh, oh, you did the Diwali celebration. Okay. Oh, Pamela, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that because those celebrations are fantastic. And that puts you in a whole new mindset. So that's perfect. Okay, Lori, I'm sorry to hear about your being laid off. I'm holding, because of your skill and your wonderfulness, I'm holding that you will have another opportunity to be finding something in a different way. So let's see what the cards say. Okay, this is an interesting one, Lori, so I really want you to see this. This is a major arcana card. And there, you know, the tarot is minor arcana or major arcana. In a major arcana, there's 22. There's 78 tarot cards, 56 of them being minor, regular playing card type ideas, 4 suits, numbered cards, court cards. The major arcana are more soul level. And this is called the Lover's card. So as you can see, this is like yin and yang, light and dark. Your strength and your power is in putting those two things together. I'm hearing for you, Lori, of looking for some private work. And I know that you were working for the one facility and company, but I'm thinking that it might be private work that you're going to be called to do. Get yourself out there, because there are a number of people that do need help at home, that do need help to get there, to move forward. And I know you said you lost me, Lori, so I'm hoping that you go back to hear the replay, because this is really important. I keep feeling that and getting the message for you that because you are an occupational therapist, that you will receive help with working with private clients. And you'll actually be happier doing that because you're so good with your people. You are such a healer with regard to what you do. So if it's laid off from the company, I think it's private work is where you're going. Okay, Deborah, birthday girl. Okay, and I think we had this card similarly. I'm not sure, Deborah, if you can remind me, but this is the Five of Wands. So you've got a lot going on. There's a lot happening around you. So again, I think we talked about this before, so refresh my memory, Deborah. Did you have this before? I feel like it's deja vu. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like that. You have a lot of things going on, a lot of prospects, and a lot of things that can move forward for you. So I would suggest that you prioritize. That means putting whatever is most important to you at the top. Prioritize whatever it is that you want to do and go for that. Yes, you like dabbling in all the other things because that's really good. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's one thing that really pulls your heartstrings the most, and that's where you have to go. Yeah, you did have this before, and I think we had something similar in terms of that response. So it's now time to sort it out, figure it out for your own peace of mind, actually, at this point. And I know that's not that you're dissatisfied or not feeling rested about your choices or any of that, but it's also about simplicity, moving forward, doing it with ease and love, and feeling that go in such a way that it's really comforting and satisfying. And it's not that you're not satisfied. I don't mean any of that. I'm talking about taking it to the next level of satisfaction and moving forward and figuring out exactly what it is that you want to do. So that's all that means with regard to that. Please keep in mind that the special for this month is Thanksgiving, blessings, and joy. And that's half price. Maybe you want to gift it to someone that might be having some difficulty seeing the joys in life. Maybe that's one of the things that you want to do. Whatever it happens to be, let me know if you need a gift certificate, because I can send you one in an email that then you can forward to whomever, or I can forward it to them for you, whatever it takes. If there's any question once you get to my website in finding out how to do that, just text me, message me here, text me, call me, whatever. My phone number's on the website. Whatever you need to do. I am here to see your light and to help you remember your light, because that's the most important part of now, is knowing the light, owning your alignment. That was the message I got last week, owning your alignment with that. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Sunday. Okay, wait. All right, I'm supposed to do one more. All right, this is the card, the Nine of Cups. Cups is emotions and feelings. This is about all these cups are full. Our life has been full. We've had everything happen to us that's absolutely fantastic. It is absolutely beautiful. Every cup is full. And now it's time to move forward into something new. And I do it with enthusiasm and excitement and expectation of joy and anticipation of everything being wonderful. Because look at how dapper he is. It has to be that way. That has to be the feeling. This is not a dour card. This is about everything that we just talked about now. Doing this in the fullness of the moment with love and joy. And that's what I wish for you for this Thanksgiving. May your life be filled with joy and blessings to overflowing. This is a beautiful Sunday. Enjoy it. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And in fact, I'd love for you to let me know what new ways you celebrated. I think this would be so exciting because these are the memories that you are creating for the future and the new traditions that you're creating for the future. So it's really exciting. Wishing you a beautiful Sunday. May all your blessings come to fruition. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Sunday. And remember, joy has your name on it. Bye now.